The show's continuing. Now at the plate, Floyd Abraham, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. 3-2 pitch.
Floyd Abraham.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rogers is camped under this one. One gone. Anthony Santander the next to bat. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rogers is under this one, and that will retire the side. So a relatively routine start for the at the plate, Mike Rogers. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Run it
Short,
out,
hit hard. Fields it cleanly, and very quickly they're two gone to start the inning. Digging in now, Mike Rogers. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Base hit into right center, and that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Yeah, that ball was hit hard.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Run it out.
Hit out towards second. Reined in to second for one. Relay to first in time. Digging in for his second at-bat, Herb Field. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. That's lifted the other way out to left. Haas into shallow left. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Floyd Abraham. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rogers is over, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on. Ready once again, Willie Reyes. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here. At the plate, Mike Rogers, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Left fielder, Mike Rogers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. Digging in, Mike Rogers, and their runners at the corners now.
Mike Rogers.
First offering on its way. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. Trotting in to score is the runner from third, and that'll push the lead up to 3 here in the 8th.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. It's an offense. All you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Softly hit here to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. On to first, a double play. So 2 runs, and the score finishes 4-1 today. New Hampshire took the lead in the 4th and held on. The game's future. Coming to the plate now, Mike Rogers. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Moving under it, Sanchez. And that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Mike Rogers. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit to short. Bowyer scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Into the box now, Mac Rosa. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Rogers. Oh no, it drops. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Standing in, Mike Rogers. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Ferreira has it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning. In now, Mike Rogers.
Mike Rogers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him.
You're scoring. You're scoring.
Pompey rounds the corner and is headed home. Throw won't get him. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Nieto is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The New Hampshire Fisher Cats took the Minor League Baseball is live. Stepping into the box, Mike Rogers. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night. First pitch of the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. And give it up on a phenomenal play. Coming to the plate now, Alonso Ferreira, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rogers has it in his tracks, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Juan Sanchez. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rogers is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Now to the plate, Mike Rogers. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Mike Rogers.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Ferreira comes up with it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Greg Allen. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Swinging a looper to left. Rogers moving in, but he won't get there. It falls in. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting.
Stepping in, Mike Rogers. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Herrera, the runner at third, digs on at second with 2 down.
Come on,
Hit back up the middle. Bowyer loves it. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Striding in, Mike Rogers. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
0-1 the count. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? The second for one. Relay to first in time. And ready for another chance. Alonso Ferreira. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Ferreira.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Rogers is after it. In there. A base hit.
2-2-2.
And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher.
Ready for another shot now. Brent Delabate. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Haas takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Mike Rogers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit.
All right. That a boy.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dalton Pompey. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Nieto sprinting after it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, and they get the double play. So 1 run here on 3-2, the finish in tonight's game. New Hampshire get the win despite 3 errors. Time for Mike. Settling in now, Edgar Mora, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Edgar Mora.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. Rogers is in pursuit, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Mike Rogers, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Yeah, that ball was hit hard.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
So stepping in, Dalton Pompey, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Dalton Pompey goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Here it comes on 3-0. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. At the plate, Raymond Coe. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Raymond Coe.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Now at the plate, Sean Haas is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Digging in for his second at bat, Mike Rogers. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Digging in once again, Mike Rogers. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Sandoval giving chase. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mike Rogers. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Rivera is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game. Striding in once again, John Lockett. Couple of walks for him thus far.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
In the air now, out to right field. And that'll get down for a base hit. 1 run scores. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
You could argue that pitch was going to be off the plate a little bit right there.
Next will be Jose Osuna. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rogers moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Mike Rogers. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Stern has it in his tracks, and he makes the catch for the second out. Into the box, Ron Sandoval starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Fisher Cats used a nice 5th inning.